Hello, good morning everyone. In the last videos, we started topic chapter 2. The topic name is dimensional analysis, right? We understood how to find the dimensions of different physical quantities, and we did approximately 23 or 24 physical quantities, and we understood how to calculate the dimensions. And I told you, like, you don't need to remember the dimensional formula, you have to remember the exact formula of the physical quantity, and from there you can derive the dimension. Okay. Now, on the same topic, the next is based on the dimensional analysis, the whole physical quantities are divided into four categories. That is the next topic. Based on dimensional analysis, physical quantities divided into four categories. Okay, now try to understand these things. Everything I haven't written. So when I am saying you, please write down your notebook. Okay. The first is dimensional variables. You can write down your notebook. Those physical quantities which have dimension and whose values are variables. Okay, that is called dimensional variables. ऐसे physical quantities जिसका dimension तो होगा और उसका value variable होगा. That means the value is changing from system to system. Almost everything, mass, velocity, example. These are examples. Acceleration. These all physical quantities have some dimensions. And its values are not constant, it's changing from different system to different system. Next, dimensional constant. Those physical quantities which have dimension and its values are constant. Dimension भी है, लेकिन values universal constant है. जैसे R, real gas constant, capital G, universal gravitational constant. इसका dimension निकालना हमने नहीं सीखा, लेकिन you can do it on your own right now. Okay? तुम साइड में निकाल के दिखा दो जी का डायमेंशन. कैसे निकालोगे? वी आर स्टडीड इन क्लास 9 ग्रेविटेशनल लॉ जी m1 m2 by r स्क्वायर. यहां से निकाल दो. फोर्स इक्वल्स टू जी m1 m2 by r स्क्वायर. जी इधर है, f into r स्क्वायर डिवाइडेड बाय m1 m2. फ्रॉम देयर यू कैन कैलकुलेट द डायमेंशन. ओके, सो दिस g, that is universal gravitational constant, it has dimension but its value is constant. Similarly, Planck's constant, Stephen's constant, sigma. What are these? These are physical quantities which have dimensions but its values are constant. Okay, next is dimensionless variables. The physical quantities which don't have dimension. Dimensionless लिखा है ना? The physical quantities which don't have dimension and its values are changing, variables. Okay, हमको वो physical quantities चाहिए जिसका dimension नहीं है. Okay, but values भी constant नहीं है, variable है. Example, angle, okay, strain. What are these? इनका dimensions नहीं होता है, लेकिन ये values variables होता है. अलग अलग जगह में अलग अलग angle होगा. Understood? Next, dimensionless constant. अब तुम खुद से लिख सकते हो. These physical quantities have no dimension and its values are constant. For example, 1, 2, pi, e. Constant है ना values, and इसका dimension नहीं होता है. Okay, now we will study the uses of dimension analysis. This is important. Why we studying this topic? Where we use in physics. These questions may ask as a theory question also, where you can write these 3-4 points, and each point corresponds to few numericals, and then this topic will be over. We will do 3 to 4 numericals for point 1. 3 to 4 numericals for point 2 and for point 3 and for point 4. Then this topic will be over. Okay? Okay. So what is the first point? Conversion of one system of units into another. Next point, derivation of formulas. Third point, checking correctness of a formula. Fourth point, finding dimensions of unknown variables in one equation, in an equation. Finding dimensions of unknown variables in an equation. These are the four things we can do using dimensional analysis. Now what's my job in this topic is that one topic निकालो, उठाओ, एक uses उठाओ, understand that use and do the numericals. This is my job. Okay? So the first topic, conversion of one system of units into another. So before going to the topic, first you need to understand what is system of units. हमने पढ़ा है बचपन में. System of units क्या होता है? MKS, CGS, universally accepted is SI system, International Standard of Units. Okay, so you should know these things. MKS मतलब क्या? Meter, kilogram, second. That means length is measured in meter, mass is measured in kilogram, time is measured in second. Similarly, SI system almost same. Length, mass and time भी same आता है, मीटर, किलोग्राम and second. CGS, length is measured in centimeter, mass is measured in gram and time is measured in second. So these are the few basic, three basic units we will deal with in the numericals. Okay, and when doing the numericals, you will come across few special things. So while doing the numericals, I will let you know. Okay, now try to understand these things. This is the hardcore basics of anything, any measured value. For example, Q is the measured value of a physical quantity. See, try to understand what I'm saying. This is the 2 point I have. I told two students, A and B. They are the two students. For example, Piyush and Rohit. For example, Riza and Priyanka. Or Kaushik and Pranay. Okay, there are two students. I told them to measure the distance between these two. ठीक है ना? The student A ने लिखा, sir, it is 1.2 centimeter. Okay, or let's say 2 centimeter. Student B ने लिखा, sir, it is 0.02 meter. Okay, both are correct, na? 2 centimeter is 0.02 meter also. They are correct. Similarly, अब एक स्टूडेंट ने लिखा, sir, it is 2 centimeter. और एक स्टूडेंट ने लिखा, जो नालायक है, I will not say the name. It can be anyone. 0.02. Okay, now this student make a mistake. Where is the mistake? This student measure the distance and he or she written 0.02. कोई यूनिट नहीं लिखा. जैसे ही कोई यूनिट नहीं लिखा उसने, इसका मतलब this is not a measured value. This is a number. Okay, that I have shown you here. Q is the measured value of a physical quantity. Then Q must be expressed as N into U. N is some value. Here N is 2 centimeter and U is unit. Here U is centimeter. So always there should be unit with the magnitude. Okay, so this is the magnitude of the quantity and this is the unit of the quantity. So whenever we express any physical quantity, measured value of physical quantity, we write it as N into U. Understood? Okay, अब इस स्टूडेंट ने क्या कर दिया? इस स्टूडेंट ने सिर्फ वैल्यू लिखा है 0.02. अब सब मुझे सपना आएगा कि यूनिट क्या है. So that is wrong. This is not a measured value. This is a number. You understand? Now, next point. Listen carefully. This is the physical quantity which we need to measure. This distance is the physical quantity which we need to measure, which I told the two students A and B to measure it. Okay. One of the student A is measured in centimeter, that is CGS unit, length in centimeter, and one of the student, that is B, is measured in meter, that means they measure in MKS unit. That means these two students measured the same physical quantity in two different units. Then these two are equal, they are equal. Everyone knows 2 centimeter, okay, is equal to 0.02 meter. सबको पता है. So what I want to say is that when a same physical quantity is measured in two different system of units, then the values are equal. So that I will write in a physical form, theoretical form. See here, Q1 is the measured value of a physical quantity in system 1. ठीक है, मतलब कोई भी एक सिस्टम में मेजर किया हुआ है. So Q1 will be what? N1 U1. N1 is 2 centimeter. 2 and U1 is centimeter. N1 is 2, U1 is centimeter. Similarly, Q2 is the measured value of a physical quantity in system 2. Then Q2 is what? N2 U2. Where what is N2? 0.02. And what is U2? Meter. Can I say they are equal? N1 U1 will be equals to N2 U2. ये आया समझ में कि ये कहां से आता है? But this is valid only for the same physical quantity. ऐसा नहीं है कि मैंने मास मेजर किया, उसने लेंथ मेजर किया, फिर बोलता है कि N1 U1 equals to N2 U2. ऐसा थोड़ी होता है. ऐसा नहीं होता है. Okay, same physical quantity measured in two different units, then the values will be same. N1 U1, equals to N2U2. In other words, Q1 equals to Q2. Okay? Okay, let's further discuss about this topic. Okay, now see. From the above discussion, we understood that this is the formula N1U1 equals to N2U2. This becomes a formula actually. So it's not a formula, it's a basic concept, right? Now, how you will get a question of this type? Conversion of one system to another. Question कैसा आएगा? Question आएगा बोलेगा ऐसा. Convert 1 Newton into dyne. Or easy way, I can say like this. Convert 20 kg meter per second square into gram centimeter per second square. This is the question. So try to understand what I'm saying. So in the question, N1 you will be known. It will be known to you. We know the N1 value. U1 also पता होगा. Okay. U2 भी पता होगा. देखो किस यूनिट में कन्वर्ट करना है. We need to convert into which unit. That is also we know to. It's already known to us. That means we know N1 in the question. We know U1 in the question. We know U2 in the question. What I don't know? I don't know N2. So we are interested only in N2. So what is N2? N2 is N1 U1 by U2. Okay? तो मैं तुम्हें इसीलिए बता रहा हूं कि N2 में ही मैं क्यों फॉर्मूला लिखूंगा. Why I need the formula? Okay, these things are not required for doing the questions. This is just the basic way understanding how we getting the formula. But how we getting the formula never asks in boards. Okay, never asks in exams. You will directly face the numerical. In the numerical, you have to use the formula, and the formula contains which parameters. You need to understand those things nicely. Okay. Now see. So we need to calculate N2 in every question. N2 is what? Magnitude of the physical quantity in the system in which we need to convert. Here the system is given. This system is given to you. In this system, unit is kg meter per second square and the value N1 is 20. And we need to convert this into another system where the unit is gram centimeter per second square and value we need to calculate, that is the N. Okay. Now this unit U1, U2, what are these units? Units are nothing but mass, length and time. Here comes the dimension. Okay. If I say U, so U1 is what? M1 to the power A, L1 to the power B, T1 to the power C. Okay. That is U1. M1 to the power A, here A is 1, L1 to the power B, here B is 1, T1 that is second to the power C, here the C is 2. Understand? Clear? Then what is U2? Kilogram becomes gram. That means M1 will go to M2. But the power is remain 1, 1. That means the power will remain A. Again, meter goes to centimeter. So L2 power B. So T2 power C. Now what I mean to say is that in two different units of the same physical quantity, these values will change. M1 will be something, M2 will be something, but the powers will remain same. Why? What are the powers? Powers are dimensions. I told you in the previous video. What are powers? Powers are the dimensions of the physical quantity. These are the units of same physical quantity. So that powers थोड़ी change होंगे, dimensions तो same होगा. Understood? So if I substitute these things here, so what I will get? M1 by M2 whole to the power A, L1 by L2 whole to the power B, T1 by T2 whole to the power C. So this is the final formula which you have to remember. Okay? And in this formula you have to remember what are M1, M2, L1, or what are M1, L1, T1, what is M2, L2, T2, and what is ABC. Okay? These things you need to understand nicely. So we are interested only about this formula. Now you can forget everything what we discussed till now. Only focus on this formula and what I am about to write here. That you need to remember. Okay? Okay. Let's go to that part. Okay. So we understand we have to remember only this formula class. Okay. Now in this formula, these are the few points which you have to remember. First part, numerical concept. First point. What is ABC? A, B, C are the dimensions of the physical quantity. That means if you are changing energy, find the dimension of energy. Power of M is A, power of L is B, and power of T is C. Okay. Next, what is M1, L1, T1? M1, L1, T1 are the fundamental quantities, better intermediate units, are fundamental units in given system. M1 है, L1 है, T1 है. So these are all fundamental units in the given system. That is system 1. The given system जो दिया हुआ मेरे को, okay, वो वाले जिसमें निकालना है मेरे को, जिसमें कन्वर्ट करना है, that is system 2. What is M2, L2, T2 are the fundamental units in required system, that is system 2. Okay. Now Panga, kachra comes from here. The third step is very important. Values of M, M1, L1, T1 and M2, L2, T2. इन वैल्यूज को हम कैसे लेंगे, दैट इज वेरी मच इंपॉर्टेंट. ओके. केस 1, देयर आर टू टाइप्स ऑफ सम्स, केस 1 एंड केस 2. केस 1, इफ द सिस्टम 1 और 2 कोई भी एक इज स्टैंडर्ड लाइक SI, MKS, CGS, रिक्वायर्ड सिस्टम एंड गिवन सिस्टम, दोनों में से कोई एक या तो दोनों स्टैंडर्ड सिस्टम है. स्टैंडर्ड मींस व्हाट? SI, MKS, CGS. तब क्या होगा? M is 1 kg, L is 1 meter, T is 1 second. The values will be 1, 1, 1. Units will be depend on SI है तो किलोग्राम मीटर सेकेंड, अगर CGS है तो ग्राम सेंटीमीटर सेकेंड, लेकिन values 1, 1, 1 ही होंगे. Okay. Now why I have written only MLT? Why not M1, L1, T1? Because I told you any one or both. अगर first system 1 is standard, then we write M1, L1, T1. If system 2 is standard, then we write M2, L2, T2. Okay, understood? If both are standard, then M1, L1, T1. Again 1, 1, 1. kg होगा कि ग्राम होगा, depends on वो system कौन सा है, SI, MKS और CGS कौन सा है. You got the idea? I am here interested only in the values, the magnitude of MLT. The magnitude will be 1, 1, 1. Always. Units kg होगा, ग्राम होगा, that depends on the system we are dealing with. Okay, understood? Only when the systems are standard, MKS, CGS. Now in this, if out of any one system, 1 or 2, okay, we have two systems we are dealing with. One is the given system, another is the required system, जिसको convert करना है. That is the required system. I am naming it as required system. Out of both the systems, any one system is not standard. वो ना ही MKS है ना ही CGS है. It is a new system which is derived in the question. खुद से बोल दिया गया है. Okay, I will give you some examples also. Don't worry about it. अगर ऐसा बोला गया होगा, then MLT are not 1, 1, 1. Okay, तब MLT 1, 1, 1 magnitude नहीं होगा. Then MLT का magnitude वो होगा whatever is given in the question. Okay, so what is given? Case 2, if out of any system 1 or 2, comma, one of it is derived, that is new system. अपने से कोई system बना दिया. For example, एक example ले लेते हैं. System 1 is MKS, standard है, and system 2, for system 2, required system, ऐसा लिखा है क्वेश्चन में. The fundamental units are 10 kg, 10 centimeter and 1 minute. Then how to write M1? System 1, M1, L1, T1. System 2, M2, L2, T2. This M1, L1, T1 क्या होगा? यहाँ पे वैल्यूज क्या होंगे? तो सिस्टम 1 है क्या? स्टैंडर्ड है ना? तो स्टैंडर्ड के लिए क्या होता है? 1, 1, 1. तो 1 kg, 1 meter, 1 second. kg, meter, second ही क्यों? क्योंकि MKS है. और 1, 1, 1 क्यों? क्योंकि ये स्टैंडर्ड है. Okay. System 2 is not standard. It is a new system. So I will write here new system. Understand? And I will write here MKS. Because we know this. यहाँ पे न्यू सिस्टम क्यों लिखा? क्योंकि खुद से सिस्टम डिराइव किया गया है, अपने आप बनाया गया है, क्वेश्चन में खुद से बनाया गया है. ओके, तो देन व्हाट इज M2? नॉट 1, whatever is given to you, 10 kg, 10 kg. What is L2? 10 centimeter, 10 centimeter. What is T2? 1 minute, 1 minute. Okay, so please repeat the video if you don't understand. Again and again, listen carefully what I'm trying to say. Okay, class. This M1, L1, T1 and M2, L2, T2 values will not be always 1, 1, 1. Units will not be, I will not select this. Units depends on the system, but values 1, 1, 1 नहीं होते हैं. 1, 1, 1 तभी होता है जब वो स्टैंडर्ड सिस्टम होता है. And if it is a derived system, a new system which is derived in the question itself, which is told in the question like this, then whatever the value is given to you, that I will take. Okay, ये रिवर्स भी हो सकता है. Maybe system 1 new system है and system 2 MKS है. ऐसा भी हो सकता है. So if system 2 is MKS, then this will be 1 kg, 1 meter, 1 second. And system 1 is new system, then here will be 10 kg, 10 centimeter, 1 minute. Whatever is given to you, that will try. Okay. So now we will do 4 questions. First, let's talk about the questions. Okay. Question number 1. Convert 10 Newton to pata hai, into dyne. Okay. Now you should know these things at least. Newton is the SI system of force. Dyne is the CGS system of force. तो देखो सिस्टम 1 भी स्टैंडर्ड है, सिस्टम 2 भी स्टैंडर्ड है, CGS है. तो M1 L1 T1 भी 111 होगा, M2 L2 T2 भी 111 होगा. But see this question. When 1 meter, 1 kg and 1 minute are taken as fundamental units, derive कर दिया गया खुद से, the magnitude of force is 36 units. What is the value of this force on CGS system? So, whose magnitude is given to you? 36 is magnitude is given to you in which system? System 1, जिसमें दिया रहता है उसको system 1 लेते हैं. तो यहाँ पे system 1 derived है, new system है. और जिसमें कन्वर्ट करना है वो कौन सा सिस्टम है? CGS सिस्टम है. ओके, तो यहाँ पे M1 L1 T1 ये है, लेकिन M2 L2 T2 स्टैंडर्ड CGS का. अगेन थर्ड क्वेश्चन, convert 100 joule capital J into ERG. Again, this you should know. Joule is the SI system of energy. ERG is the CGS system of energy. Again, this question and this question is same. Both the system, the given system 100 joule given MK system में और SI system में. Convert into किसमें convert करना है? urge में, that is CGS system में convert करना है. System 2 is CGS. That is both the systems are standard. Okay. Now check this one. Question number 4. Convert a power of 1 megawatt. Watt क्या है? Unit of power. किस सिस्टम में? SI सिस्टम में. Okay. This mega के बारे में बाद में बात करेंगे. Mega, MEGA. Later on we will talk when we do this sum. So here the value which is given to you, it is in SI system. That means system 1 is SI. Okay. So convert on a system whose fundamental units are 10 kg, 1 small dm and 1 minute. These things we will talk about later on. So we need to convert to new system. देखो, जिसमें fundamental units are already given to you. That means the system 2 in which we need to convert, that is a new system. That means M2 L2 T2 will not be 111. It will be this and this. Okay, so here I have only discussed in this video the questions and to predict M1, L1, T1, M2, L2, T2, what are the values. Okay, now in the next video, let me see how much time it is. Okay, it's 21 question we can solve in this video. Okay, then let's solve all the questions in the next video. Okay, in the next video we will solve the questions. Okay, thank you class.